Hey everyone, this is Kirbiknight, and I have just gotten back from BCS Houston. It was a really great weekend, lots of good memories, and I was fortunate enough to vlog some of it, so I thought I'd go ahead and share some of the moments. A lot of it's just going to be hanging out with my friends. I didn't take too much footage during the tournament because, you know, I was kind of a little bit busy being completely bodied, didn't really do that great over the weekend. I did actually get sick pretty much the instant we landed in Houston, so I was feeling kind of out of the weather the entire time, but you know, it was still a really fun time, and hopefully we can just go ahead and share some of my experiences with you in case you haven't ever been to a BCS or a regional tournament. So let's go ahead and get into it.
It's a funny pose I can do.
Have you started?
Maybe.
Wait, don't include that.
So after a quick snafu with TSA, we managed to make it to our gate all right, and we were just sitting and waiting to board the plane.
Difference.
There really isn't. TSA is airport deck check.
No.
Why not?
That's twice. No, it was only once. It was once. I got up the second time. They just let me go.
Let you go.
Yeah. Like, bro, he asked me when I told him I had a pencil, are you gonna use it to hurt anyone? It's a pencil.
Let's not forget about the time.
Like, what am I, Batman? John Wick? I'm not going to a bar killing 3 guys with a pencil.
Zoom in on our Mexican over here.
We're with very high IQ individuals.
Listen, bro, I was in a rush. I didn't want to get people to leave, and I couldn't fit it inside my backpack.
Hello, Julio. How are we doing?
Second flying.
Second flying. Good choice of word.
IQ individuals.
See, this is going to be your second time flying, but your first time topping. Let's go!
You know,
so we're able to speak with our customers serving at that back free. Please speak with them.
So we boarded the plane with no problems, and we were all ready and set to get to Houston. We landed without any problems, but at this point it was really late into the night or early morning local time. So even though we were all just a little bit tired, we still had plenty of energy to spare.
Fine. 4.5. Oh, eight.
How are we feeling after our plane ride, boys?
X3 drop, baby.
X3
drop.
All the fucking seats that we're going to sit, someone has to sit next
record
to
this.
us.
Go get it. Record this.
I don't know what I'm doing.
I was doing my best to ignore it.
You can't, bro. You can't.
I'll get better with time. Trust me.
Bro has the same energy as me.
The race.
I love it when I graduate from making a pot of rice.
I don't know if that was racist or not. Should I be offended?
Rice,
You should be offended.
Yeah, that wasn't really funny, bro.
Just going in the vlog.
How is that racist?
Maybe.
I'm just saying I graduated.
Naturally, as Californians, we had to, you know, check out the Texas exclusive restaurants. So this is our first night here, and we decided to.
Whataburger, baby.
You already know it's alright as Californians to fuck a Whataburger, baby. Okay, but it's like 1 a.m., so this might actually be bussin'.
They forgot
Yeah.
my cookie.
Yeah, no. Rest in peace, David.
Fuck Whataburger.
They
I
forgot-
would not forget the cookie.
Wait, which drink is which?
Exactly.
Unless this is fire as fuck Whataburger.
Wait, hold on, bro. You can't just go straight into the main course like that.
I'm going. This is a diet. I'm the one about Sprite, I think.
Which one's the code?
You got Sprite?
Oh no, this is cola.
I got.
Wait, this is cola. This is other.
That's the other mine then.
Did we all get
Is
cola?
this the root beer?
You got root beer?
Yeah, I got ask for Barks.
Crazy.
Because I'm a root beer guy.
Yeah, the one that got opened is the root beer because.
Yeah, we do actually kind of have to be a little quiet, I guess, because it is after hours. Yeah. I kind of want to wash my hands.
First bite. Oh my god, second. I need this.
Wait, no, this is a root beer.
Oh.
I started.
I'll get the open one.
No, because one's diet.
Oh, one's.
Is that a good or a bad?
It just tastes like meat and cheese, and I think it's a.
It's mine. It's diet Coke.
Honestly, I think I would rather have this in In-N-Out
more options.
I would say blasphemy, but as a Californian, but honestly, I don't really care that much.
Yeah, the food was pretty decent. Like, I mean, I didn't really see anything special about it. Like, it's food. It's a hamburger. It's kind of hard to go wrong with that. But, you know, when it's 1 a.m. and you're hanging out with your friends, it doesn't matter what the food is like. So, of course, after food, naturally, we had to do some testing. And that's exactly when we found out that one of the decks we brought with us, which was built by deck tester Orion, was playing a very funny trigger ratio, as you can clearly see in front of you. So after, you know, I guess a little bit more of a power nap, considering, you know, it was really late and pretty much already Friday, we decided to head out and we checked out the mall where the venue actually was. Not too surprisingly, the mall was kind of dead. I mean, like most malls these days are kind of dead. But it was still like a nice little mall. Definitely really cool. But the best part, of course, of the mall was the venue. A store called Game Guys. Definitely very different than any other venue I've really been to. I think most of the regionals that I've gone to so far have either been like hosted at a convention center or even like in a hotel ballroom. But just checking out this really big store was really cool. There was a lot of very interesting and neat stuff to find there, including the coveted malevolent mask set.
Yeah, this is the venue.
Are these old PC whites? Wait! These are old PC whites! Shout out to Lyndon Gage. I think he's not the old PC whites.
Is what's it called?
Show people. We got Pepe Chew. This is the goal.
We have your world's favorite hero.
I don't think that's how the song goes.
Okay, but this is infinitely more fun. Look.
What's your favorite fearless hero? Favorite fearless hero. Yeah.
Your favorite fearless hero. Is that Pikachu or not?
Pikachu has Hydreigon. And I like Hydreigon.
Do you like him enough?
I mean, he's not my favorite pseudo, but he's pretty up there.
In a lot of ways, this was, you know, your typical card shop. You know, you see all the product, but it definitely does remind me a lot of some of the anime stores we have back home. There was just a ton of, you know, anime merch, your Funko Pops, basically just whatever you'd see in, you know, classic anime store. You got your figures, of course, but just overall a lot of very cool stuff. Like if I were local here, I could see myself coming here pretty regularly.
This is me.
No.
For real?
Yeah.
That's a sailor.
Damn.
This is more me.
Oh yeah, flip the next one. Maybe it's another hot guy. That's me.
Bro. Okay, this one's like meh.
You don't like twinks, Julio?
No. This one's so cute.
What's cute about it?
I like this one though, Kuromi. It's because it's a grown man with
A small little animal.
yes. It was not waifus, no.
And then for this one,
You know?
I found Dokkan right here. So here's the art from Dokkan.
Uh-huh.
And then
It's the perfect
it's the same one. We're
I'll
using
get
the
it tomorrow.
Kichichi.
I mean, we're gonna be here tomorrow.
We will be here tomorrow.
There's also another one.
Yeah, there's also Kichichi.
I think one of the best parts about the venue was there was definitely like a huge assortment of not just anime stuff, but like card game specific things. Like you have your Yu-Gi-Oh stuff, which obviously has the most representation.
Hey, which one do you want?
I'm gonna get I need a Jom Yellow for you.
I kind of want that one. Isn't it Ruby?
Ruby Carbuncle? I fuck with Ruby Carbuncle.
I think I fuck with everyone except for Ogami over here.
Yeah, exactly. That's why you should have it.
I think you should buy it. And
I might buy
if
one.
you really
But
want it, I'll think about it.
very cool.
So just looking at all the like card game merch kind of makes me sad that like Vanguard doesn't do like a whole bunch of this. Like, I mean, I get why. Obviously Vanguard is not as popular as Yu-Gi-Oh. There isn't that much like nostalgia as there is with some of the other things. But honestly, another really cool thing is that
not only did they have a display case, but they had a whole full binder, several binders in fact, of just Vanguard cards and singles, one of which I picked up myself, that being my 4th copy of the SP Magnolia Elder. We walked around the venue a little bit more. It definitely, in comparison to like some of the other BCSs we've been to, a lot smaller. I was definitely a little concerned to see, like, okay, we were looking at like 400, 500 people. Is this going to work? I mean, it definitely looks like it can, but... So after the mall, we went to yet another Texas exclusive, that being the Waffle House, of course. Now, the Waffle House does have a little bit of, infamy to it, but the one we went to was really small and really nice. Like, it definitely felt lived in, and everyone there was really nice.
Okay, let's get the live reaction, boys.
All live? There's still a lot of talking shit, bro.
Well, you posted on his group.
I can't see myself in there, but okay.
Okay.
My hand's in there. This is like the
So after the Waffle House, we stopped, picked up some groceries. We decided to make some quesadillas for dinner, just like a light snack, Don't want to overdo it. So we cooked ourselves up some ground beef and stuffed it in the quesadillas. Shout outs to Nate and former Dracula enthusiast Darren for fucking up the sauce and giving us some bland, flavorless ground beef. Of course, Nathan opting to use some of that fancy ketchup from Whataburger.
Honestly, this shit bust. On what? On my mama. Wait, do you have the spicy ketchup? I just got no.
Fancy.
They probably should not. Hey, this is what happens when people say no, I don't want sour cream. Oh, you fucking-
No one said no, I don't want sour cream.
Everyone in the store. No, we don't need it.
We didn't even talk about sour cream.
We were. It was right next to the
No, listen. I was the person who kept my mouth closed. I think it was Julio that said no sour cream.
You might be right.
And he's not even here.
Honestly, blame it on the guy who can't defend himself.
What would be the one guy to not be here to make the decision? No hate on Julio though. We love Julio.
We do love Julio.
So after a good night's rest, we woke up nice and early and got there the moment that the venue opened. So the entrance was a little interesting looking. I guess it kind of looked like a closed down storefront, but it was actually part of the Game Guys building, kind of their back room, I suppose. Just walking in, we did get there early because normally at BCS's Bushiroad Global Online Store does set up a booth, and one of our friends was really looking for some of the exclusive merch that they would be having there, but unfortunately there actually wasn't any setup for the Bushiroad Global Online Store, which definitely makes sense. Like the venue was completely packed. You have the whole storefront. There wasn't really any good place for them to set up. We ended up being one of the first people to get into the venue, and we decided to do the responsible thing and head straight for the buy card redemption. Two of my friends ended up using their buy cards, and I also decided to use my buy card, which unfortunately did kind of go to waste just because I scrubbed out really hard within like the first couple rounds.
I'm scared, bro. I'm scared. See, you're scared? I got this, bro.
Watching this clip in hindsight is really funny considering how the tournament actually ended up going.
The confidence.
Where it's like, hey, yo, what piece you gonna get? What you get on the score? 100! And then show the 0. I'll send you my score after. Hell, you already tech man.
No, I'm a tricky.
Oh yeah, I got you. Wait, no. What if people walk out and they shout, right? And then they see me on the sleeves. Oh, it's over, boys.
So as always, there was quite a bit of downtime before the tournament actually started, which was always nice. I think this tournament on Saturday might have gotten started a little bit later than I'm used to, but it's perfectly fine.
We on, baby. Stay tuned for the deck profile afterwards.
I have the better one. I have the higher rarity.
Okay, but I have the better list. Because
Yet another clip that is extremely funny in hindsight. There will be a Blangdemeyer deck profile coming to the channel soon, but it will not be former Dragio enthusiast Darren's.
I'm on the goo. I'm on the goo. He doesn't know. He doesn't know. I don't know. He's not recording there.
So the venue ended up being pretty packed, kind of like I was expecting. Definitely not as much room to like move around as there normally is at BCS's, but you know, everyone at regional tournaments tends to be pretty nice, so it's not that hard to get around. You just have to be a little bit patient. They actually ended up having a live stream for one of the matches. You could sit down on these really nice comfy sofas and just, you know, hang out, watch the stream. It was really cool. Pretty sure it was a store that was doing it, so I'd definitely like to see that a lot more BCS's, but I think it's gonna have to be like a case-by-case basis. Thanks to my buy card, I was able to get some pretty good footage of what is honestly my favorite part of the BCS's. When everyone's seated down, we're all ready to start round one, and everyone together gets to start the tournament at the same time.
Round one for both Fortnite and Celebration All. On the count of 3, 2, 1, begin!
The store did also have like a small little cafe where they were selling drinks, and it was actually really cool because they had a lot of card game inspired drinks. You got one for all the nations, all the crafts, and even some stuff for Weiss, which, you know, I know nothing about, but I didn't end up picking anything up, but it was still a really cool concept. So I did end up scrubbing out at round 4. I was X2 already. Very unfortunate, felt like a waste of a buy card, but sometimes Vanguard is just like that. It's not really anything worth getting upset about. But of course that did actually free me to go ahead and play in the V tournament. Can't say I actually did any better in that tournament. I totally forgot my Axel markers, so I gave myself an auto loss against Astral Poet. But we played it out. Didn't actually end up mattering. I got completely high rolled by Astral Poets. Pretty much went X1 from there. I lost in the mirror. Didn't make it to top 8, unfortunately. But, you know, I still got my promo. While we were waiting for the V tournament to actually start, it just so happened that my teammate Joshua ended up being on stream. So, you know, I had plenty of downtime. We were just waiting. So I decided to sit down and live commentate the entire match. I did record pretty much all of it. There's like a small gap. And of course, there's like some audio issues where they're like making big announcements, and I decided just not to talk over it. But definitely look forward to that. I'll release like the full uncut live commentary of this match on the channel. Obviously it's not going to be what you're used to. I didn't actually have my phone stand, so it's not the most steadiest. I tried my best, and I think it turned out all right. Maybe if I'm feeling extra fancy, I'll go ahead and you know, load up the VOD and, you know, just do a full, you know, Kirbiknight styled commentary over the fight. So as I kind of alluded to, my teammate Joshua did end up getting 3rd place in the whole tournament, so he has secured his world's invite. We got the now marker, we've got the Stoicheia red OT, which I might end up using if I ever use it in a Stoicheia deck, but we also got the mat. It was a little frustrating, you know, that I couldn't be up there with my teammate in top 32, but, you know, I'm still happy for him. He did a really great job.
We're going to Japan. We're going to Japan. We're going to Japan. I'm going to Japan. You're going to Japan. I'm going to Japan. Yo.
Oh, like as if that's the worst thing he's left is done with his phone.
I've done worse.
Okay, no, but he didn't leave the W.
But Josh, you know what this actually means? What? Bruce for Pasadena.
Shit, you're right.
So funnily enough, Joshua did actually say if he manages to top in Texas, he will play Bruce for Pasadena. So all of you guys going to Pasadena, you don't gotta worry about this guy. He's just gonna be on fucking Bruce.
Okay, but I really wanted to play Jam, but it is what it is.
Listen, who was the one that made the bet?
I did say that. I will honor to do that. I will play Bruce for Pasadena. It will not be fun.
Listen, you play out of your mind today? You gonna play out of your mind with Bruce and Pasadena?
I've never been in the allegations though. I OT'd on divine skill, so I'm gonna sack triggers and I can't say anything.
You already know. We're gonna make fun of. We're gonna like complain about this for like months on end, and you'll be like, okay, but what happened at Texas? You're gonna be like.
All right.
And of course, we do have to give quick shout outs to Julio, who actually ended up winning the V tournament and getting the ult mile. Now, I didn't actually get very much footage of day 2. It was the premium tournament, which honestly I don't really care that much anymore. Premium just, it isn't really what I'm about these days. But, I did manage to pull the Megumi promo, which, I'm perfectly happy with. After the tournament, we ended up heading over to Buc-ee's, another Texas exclusive, but unfortunately, there weren't any of those, really big Buc-ee's near us, so we ended up just going to a smaller one, which was still a nice experience, but definitely, not what Buc-ee's is known for. So before we headed off to our park, grabbed a quick snack at Wendy's. Everyone's pretty tired at this point, so, just relaxing, hanging back.
McDonald's shake. This is B-roll?
Yeah.
Look at this McDonald's shake Wendy's up, bro. It's the boot.
Tired. Driving all these bozos all these 4 days. Didn't even offer to, hey, can I drive for you guys? For you?
It was a really fun time in Texas, but I think all of us were really just ready to head home.
Reverse people mover reaction.
Whoa, people mover.
We did this the first time.
Remember last time we were here? Josh?
What is this exactly?
Remember how we were doing last time, Josh? That's it.
Wow,
It's so wrong.
wow, Darren, you're acting like you just won 3rd place at a regional BCS.
I almost did.
Had to sack it a little bit harder.
On the same day.
Literally, the power guy, I was talking to him. He was like, yeah, it's actually kind of hard.
And of course, we couldn't finish the trip without another Joshua and Julio get lost. Well, that's going to be it from me. I hope you guys enjoyed. I do have only one more BCS currently planned, that being Pasadena in March. Hopefully I can see you guys there, and I'll keep you guys updated in case I, for whatever fucking reason, decide to go to another BCS. But yeah, I'll see you guys in the next one.